Types of imagery. There are two types of imagery that you should be familiar with as you analyze literature. First is symbolic imagery, and that is when a writer uses words or refers to objects to mean something different. Many everyday things can be used as symbols. Literal imagery is the second type, and that is when the writer uses descriptive words to paint a picture in the reader's mind, and there's no underlying meaning to the words used. Here are some examples of symbolic imagery found in everyday life. The American flag. In reality, literally, it is just a piece of cloth. It symbolizes the United States of America. Each of the 50 stars represents one of the 50 states, and each of the 13 stripes represents one of the 13 original colonies. Also, another symbol is that recycle symbol that we're all familiar with, and the wedding ring is also a symbol. It's a symbol of commitment. Keep in mind when you're looking for imagery in a poem, a symbol can be one word or a concept used throughout the entire poem. Some examples would be night, sometimes is used as a symbol for death. Water can mean baptism. The color red can mean passion. Light can mean truth. A ladder can mean a connection between heaven and earth. That's not to say that night always equals death or that light always equals truth, but it's very common. For literal imagery, remember it's a type of imagery where the writer is trying to bring to life an image in the reader's mind. Here's an excerpt from T.S. Eliot's The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock. Let us go then, you and I, when the evening is spread out against the sky, like a patient etherized upon a table. Let us go through certain half-deserted streets, the muttering retreats of restless nights in one-night cheap hotels and sawdust restaurants with oyster shells. You can see that Eliot has given us enough detail there to begin to imagine the scene. This is an example of literal imagery. So as you read, practice identifying both types of symbols. It will get easier with more practice. I hope you found this presentation helpful.